Metalheads.
Yep.
Cheers here. We have Mr. Torso Heep on with us tonight. What's up, dude?
How's it going, man? How's it going? It's good to see you. I'm awesome that you scheduled this, man.
I've been wanting to do this for a while. I actually wanted to do something like this for a long, long time. And thank you, Megan. I appreciate you. We both appreciate you putting this stuff out there on YouTube so that we can actually do a show like this tonight and be able to play you this amazing stuff from Torso Heep. Like you've probably never had to hear before. And we want to expose the topic channel too.
Yeah, it's only been 25 fucking years, so, it's about time somebody heard it.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to play all 3 songs tonight. I got some surprise stuff for you guys, some old stuff to play. What's up, Paul, Bruce, the silent producer, Evan? Welcome, everybody. Maxie Fishballs, good to see you, Max. I know you got some family stuff going on. Good to see you, brother.
I see the chat. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, what the hell is up? Thank you. Yeah, Megan, 25 years ago. Might as well have been yesterday, Max says, and he is not wrong. For those of you that don't know, Jeremy sent me, this is like one of the originals, right? He sent me this a couple years ago, I want to say. Right?
And anniversary.
Yeah. Right.
But I went with the classic artwork after a while. I ended up loving the original logo more. And, yeah, there we go.
There it is, right? So, and when he sent this package to me, it was just something fun to listen to, right? And I never thought in a million years we'd be able to release a cassette of it. And thanks to Jeremy having all the stuff ready to go and at the right place, right time, we were able to put it out on the cassette. And Jeremy is so cool. I didn't have my
prized possession, man.
And this is one of mine that you gave me, that you made for me personally. So, thank you. Necron, welcome. So we're going to play the 3 songs tonight, and then we'll talk about them in between. We're also going to give you guys, and you don't have to, there's no obligation to, but we are going to be continuing the raffle tonight on this show for Carrie over there for the, you can win that split Mordant Red Lord Humongous poster signed by the bands. Lord Humongous is going to give you that Die Hard edition special edition pack of their stuff, plus you're going to get some coffee stuff from Tom, all in that. Juan, we were just talking about you before the show on Lee's show. Good to see you, Mr. Oath to the Goat, Juan. Oh, thanks for the gems, Zach. Appreciate it, man. Zach over here, the prez of the Flat Brims. So,
those Lord Humongous guys are pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I had a really good time with them on the show. I can't wait to go see a show now. I always wanted to go, and it was cool to kind of live it vicariously through Lee and Miss A when they went, and especially Lee, because he was turned to the Lord Humongous side after he got to meet him.
West Virginia is kind of the Australia of Ohio in a way. You know what I mean? It's like a lawless land, so...
I'm not going to disagree with that, and I've never been there. I've just heard stories. Welcome, Booge. Danny, good to see you.
Booge knows about West Virginia.
Booge out there in West Virginia drinking and smoking them fucking skunks out there. So, let's see. Let's circle back. I wanted to remind everybody about this fundraiser. It's going all week. This is for Carrie. That's her husband, Kevin. These are very, very good friends of our coffee sponsor, Tom Lialios. She was recently paralyzed a few months back, if not several months back. And all she did was literally fall forward into like a wall. And it, so be careful out there, people. So we wanted to help out Tom and them a little bit. We got a bunch of donations. We got some anonymous donations last week, so thank you all for that. Throughout the show tonight, we'll put up you can super chat. We'll put up the various PayPal, Cash App things if you'd like to donate there. Again, you're not obligated to. We're just trying to help out a good friend of ours over at Fomorian. All right, and these young people right here.
Very cool.
She's a mom. Yeah, support the shred. Thanks, Necron. I'll put you on the list. We got Necron down, and that's going to be a ×2. Right there. Okay, very good. I did make a few things tonight. Let's see. I want to look over here. What's going on, everybody? Let's see. Here's how Jeremy got here tonight. Rode in his torso Jeep. If you are in Ohio, you can. If you see this thing running around, you'll see this guy driving it.
Is that that dinosaur baby from that show?
I know. Well, it might have been actually. I don't. It was animated. This is just a still shot I took of it, man. It kind of was going back. It does look like not the mama. I don't remember the name of the kid, but what the hell is that show? You're right. Fuck, Jerry, what was the name of that?
They were in suits, right?
Yeah, and like the dad was a construction working dinosaur. And, like that was a cool show, man. God, what was that show? Fucking chat. You guys remember that show? I just remember the Not the Mama kid. Oh, Megan, you're in again. I'll make you ×4. All right, Megan's in again. Necron's in. Thank you, guys. Dinosaurs. Thank you, James. I should have known. That's right. It was like on ABC, I think, and it was just called Dinosaurs. And the little baby.
I wouldn't have remembered that. It's too simple.
Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking. I had like a 3-syllable
the family name
for
or something.
sure. Yeah,
something clever.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juan's got it. Hell yeah.
The marketing team really dropped the ball on that show.
You know that? Yeah, they really did. You know, that show didn't last that long either. Like I sort of did a weird. Probably I got high and looked on YouTube and was like, "What happened with that show? Not the Mama Baby or whatever," you know. And then
like the baby was in like a high chair, right?
yeah, it's like always in a high chair. Just hated the dad, like it wasn't even the dad's kid. You know, he was kind of like Stewie Griffin before Stewie Griffin existed.
I don't remember.
I
don't remember how old I was when that came out, but I remember thinking it was entertaining, at least.
It was cool, yeah. Like I think I was probably in middle school or something, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool," and it's on the main TV channel or whatever, ABC.
So,
They had like Home Improvement and all that shit at the time, you know. Welcome, Kyle's P, Warhammer, Booge, Barry. What's going on? Good to see you,
what's up, everybody? Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, Jared. Stewie's gay, one says. Again, we're going to play the 3 songs. We're going to play one other song that myself, Lee, Miss A, and Ghoulish Dave all worked on a while back, just as a little circle back. I don't know if everybody remember the SWMA we did. And we'll play, if we could here in a moment, Miss A, we'll play the very first song off of this is Horribly Mangled with Iron Spikes. I guess we could call that, well, that's not the title track, because the title is To Awaken Amidst a Crude Spoon Lobotomy. Doesn't get any more evil than that. It doesn't. And again, thank you, Megan, for making this all available. Let's listen to it, folks. Torso Heep!
You will remain here until I send for you.
It's Her neck had been broken, and her left leg ripped from her body.
I love it. I love it. Good pause, Miss A. You're perfect right on it.
Perfect.
Horribly mangled with iron spikes, ladies and gentlemen, right there. For the first time on my channel, anyways.
You know, we're always talking about, like, are you allowed to wear your own band shirt? Like, are you allowed to listen to your own music?
I mean, you should be your number one fan, shouldn't you? Would you be like, nah, I'm a poser for liking my awesome fucking music, you know?
I fucking made it, I sent it out, and I am, we're going to hear it again.
I've done...
Don't try to play that shit around me, I ain't no fucking poser.
He's no poser like the rest of the bands on our labels who all love themselves a little too much, if you ask me, Jer, you know? You know, I didn't realize until halfway through that song, I looked up and my microphone was 5 feet across the room up against the wall, turned sideways. And I'm like, oh shit, I better reach over and grab that. And now I have my microphone here. You can see it there. Yeah. Okay, so you can possibly hear me better. We're a clusterfuck on this Tuesday night. It's Torso Heep Tuesday. That's what happens.
It's all good. That's how we do things.
That is. And I wouldn't have it any other way. This is sort of reminds me of all those truck photos you sent me on Instagram. It's just got to be sort of a tilted, twisted wreck. But it still gets down the fucking road and gets the job.
It'll get you there, man. We'll get there one way or another.
Damn straight. Damn straight. Dude, Pontificate, tell us about the song a little bit if you care, man. I mean, I know it was a gazillion years ago, but, you know, give like this, like the horror screams at the beginning, like all that just, it's scary as fuck and it hits so hard.
I think probably maybe like one of the things that to talk about that a lot of people wouldn't be bored about would be like the samples. A lot of the samples throughout it, I kind of made myself. Just by doing different little weird things that I kind of came up with. But anything that you hear that's an actual, like you can tell it's an audio clip from something of, you know what I mean? The very beginning, the opening is a sample from a show called Dark Shadows. It was like a horror soap opera kind of thing. British. Or was it British? I can't remember. But it was awesome.
I think it was British, I feel like.
I had just a VHS copy that had 3 episodes. I've watched a bunch of them since then, but it had 3 episodes on it, and I just was watching it, and that woman's scream, I was like, that is one of the best horror movie screams I have ever heard in my life. And like the bad guys in that show, his name's like Barnabas something, and he's kind of like this old, creepy ass looking dude, and he's like basically keeping her. It doesn't matter anyway. Her horror scream.
I'm listening. I'm typing now.
Perfect. I thought her horror scream was perfect, and then
It's blood curdling. It is by definition curdling. You know. Yeah.
and I was recording that on a super VHS, so that was not like there was no, you weren't looking at the wave files, and when I lined that up with the riff, I think it was once, maybe the second time when her scream hit perfectly, and I was just like, when you're on fire, you got it, you know what I mean? And I just lined it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, well fucking said too, man. I mean, again, it's inspiring, you know.
The second sample, or well, not necessarily the second, but one of the other big sample in the middle is actually Clint Howard, who is Ron Howard's brother. Who anyone knows B movies, horror movies, they know him. It's a movie called Evil Speak. So if you look up Evil Speak, you'll see him holding a sword with his finger around the scabbard wrong, where he literally cut his own finger off. Anyone knows Clint Howard, but he's a little speech there in the middle of Clint Howard, and then the very end, where it says, "That was shocking, wasn't it?" That's Donald Pleasance from Halloween, but it's not a sample from a horror movie he was in. It was a little cheesy horror movie documentary where he was talking about horror movies. So
he's in a horror movie talking about horror
his
movie.
voice.
Yeah,
You recognize his voice, but what he's saying is not recognizable from a movie.
Right, yeah, no, I mean, it's perfect. And even it really adds to whatever, what's the word I'm looking, like the prominence of the song or whatever. Or the
ambience.
Yeah, dude, totally. Ice Cream Man Jared says, Bob Condo, welcome. Bob Kelly, good to see you. Clint Howard, the OG Ice Cream Man. There you go. The crowd knows who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was on Seinfeld.
Yeah, he was, right? What's Barry said, Evil Speaks rules with Ron Howard's brother. Yep, there you go. Yep, okay.
That movie's actually watchable. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been on these, on Instagram, dude. I know I've sent a bunch to you and a bunch of you fuckers in the chat here, Rich, and all you, like, the Bad Horror Movie Club. Are you in that? Or, do you subscribe? Dude, I'm like, I thought I saw, like, the cheesiest of the cheese, and I am just getting my eyes wide open to these, how deep it all went. I mean, I sent one to Dave the other day, and Dave's like, man, I thought I saw all these old 80s shitty, you know, and I'm like, no, there's always one that you didn't
There's
catch,
always one
there
more.
was a gazillion of them that were never, produced. Although sometimes I'm like, let's just say, I hate to fucking say that, but like some of these now, I'm like, what did they, no, okay, it's real, but.
Well, sometimes
the
when I see one,
better.
When you see one like that you haven't seen before, it's like, okay, well, did the VHS box, was the art not good enough for me to be transfixed by? Because I spent more time looking at the boxes than I did watching the movies for the most part, because you can only rent one. You know?
Remember, there was like limits to rent. This is why I think people younger than us don't understand. Not younger. I mean, there's a gazillion ages you can go through, but like. My wife sometimes, she's not younger than me, but I'm like, I can't find anything to watch. Well, because there was, maybe there's too much shit available, man.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, the video store, you said it, my mom worked at a few video stores when I was a kid, even up through high school and into my young adulthood. And that was the jam. That was the spot, man. Especially if you lived in a small town, man. You could go get world experiences through there and live through the cover art, even if you couldn't rent it,
I mean, and when you're poor too, like, it's not like you had a VCR in your bedroom as a little kid. So your mom's my mom's gonna have to watch it with me. So she's like, well, I'm not watching that shit. So like, you could. I mean, we watched some. We did. I saw a lot of good shit. But she had her limits. Like, I'm not watching that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. then your parents judging you the whole time. Like, you know, like I got my dad to watch Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. And he was like, I'm not watching this fucking movie. Dude,
He loved
5
it,
minutes in, he was rolling on the couch, and I'm like, dude, I tried to tell you, dude. I mean, the part where the dad's like younger than the son and he takes him fishing in the canals and all that.
There was one movie that we always saw that we never rented, me and my mom, and it was called Little Mad Guy. I was always into ninja movies and kung fu and all that too. So it was called Little Mad Guy, and it had, I think it just had like a little angry kid on the cover, and we always laughed about it. And I mean, it's me and my mom still joke about it to this day. Like, oh, did you see that movie? Was it as good as Little Mad Guy? And I should probably go watch Little Mad Guy just to like.
Little Mad Guy. That's the Ray Finkel in our family. Ray Finkel, Little Mad Guy. You got to have those inside jokes, man. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, Evan, you talked your mom into watching Train Spotting in VHS in '96. Hell yeah, dude. That's a good movie. You know. And who? I just saw somebody back. Yeah, Brain Scan Lee. Yep. Brain Scan ruled. Megan had. Oh, okay, that's the one I wanted to see. Megan had one of those VCR TVs. Fucking fancy pants over there. You're up there in Connecticut, huh? Up there in your rich white school, mate. No,
she was watching Saved by the Bell college years on that fucking thing.
Well, she grew up in an era where that VCR TV was probably, it was like for college kids and shit, right? I remember going back and being like, a VCR used to be like $700. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, now I can get a TV VCR combo and it's $70. So, you know. I swear I was the last dude, and then we'll play the next song. I swear I was the last dude that bought the last big screen tube TV in existence, right? I was living in Oakland. I was living by myself. My wife was just my girlfriend at the time. I got my tax return. We went over to like Circuit City, if anybody remembers that fucking store. And
that salesman made his last commission off your ass on that thing. He was like, I'm retiring now.
I saw the Philips Magnavox, and it was check this out, it was massive, 32-inch, you know, and it was the deep tube TV,
8
but
foot
it had
deep,
yeah. Oh, it took like 3 of us to load it into my truck, you know what I mean, 3 of us to get it in the house, but man, I had that thing for you. It had it long enough to smack it to get it to work again, you know, you'd get the line, you'd smack the back of it, and it'd work for a few more days, you know, so, yeah. And then I had it for so long, and then literally, I swear, like 6 months later, my neighbor's like, I got this flat screen, and I'm like, fuck you, dude. You know what I mean? I just finally upgraded from a Zenith wood panel floor model that I bought from my buddy Daryl's mom. He lived in like, dude.
The best part is, doesn't Zenith literally mean like the top,
like
tier? The zenith of the
zenith. It is, yeah. You're right. No, it's zenith is like the best.
If you say
It's
zenith to like
platinum or whatever.
he's like, that was a piece of shit.
It totally was zenith. The name should have fucking said, like, if you're bragging on how awesome it is, it's probably shitty. Oh shit! All right, what do you say, man? Let's play that next song. Miss A, if you could, young lady, please play.
This starts with a sample from one of my old cats.
Oh, there you go. You got one of
From
your
20 years ago. His name was Millhouse. I picked him up in front of the microphone.
You told me about that. Yeah, Millhouse the cat.
I picked him up, right, and he just made those sounds, and it was just perfect, and it was like, cut. Boom.
So, you've got Venomous Upheaval of Nocturnal Butchery.
You will spill the crimson blood here in my domain. You and I were born to die, but only one will be reborn, and that is I. And that is
Dude, 20 years ago. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. I can't believe that's 20 years. I mean, you got Aaron Metal Theologian in here. Got a boner for Torso Heep, man.
27.
Spirit World Heap JD. He says, yeah, 27 years ago. 27. Yeah, right. Yeah, because wait, this is 1999. That's right. This is 99. Actually, I own number 23 of 25 posers. Just saying right there, you can see it. Anyways, but that's just amazing shit. Dude, when you sent this to me, I had no idea that a couple years later we'd be the ones putting it out, and I couldn't be prouder, man. It's first time I heard it in the truck. I think I texted you or something. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? This isn't. I mean, I was windows down, cranked, dude.
Yeah, and then you did like the F-150 minute with it, and I was like, dude, I was just like, that's so fucking cool. And like your stereo in the truck sounded cool as fuck on YouTube listening to it. And I was like, dude, you can hear the fucking bass and shit on there, man. Yeah.
That's what I loved about it. Because I like to feel the music, you know what I mean? And like that bass in there, those bass drums, dude, the double bass, it's like old school. I remember the first time I heard like double bass, and that gave me the same goosebumps. Like oh, I really like that. And then like that funky little bass, that ding 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 ding, it's like adds a whole other element to roll right back into it, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could do one on. We got to talk to the man, Mr. Torso Jeep here. We've got to work out a whole new deal with him, obviously, because this first one was a success. Again, I didn't even get one. Jeremy made this. I tried to bid on Java a bunch of times to get one. I never got one. So Jeremy made me this one.
well, I mean, the thing was like Lee was like, "Well, what do you want?" And I was just like, "I'll just take 2 extra J cards," because my main thing is I just wanted to see somebody who actually could do something good, make my stuff look cool. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Let me just have 2 extra." So Lee sent me the 2 extra, and I had a couple of ideas of what I might have done with them, and I didn't end up doing it, and I didn't want to do what I was thinking about doing. And I
Right.
ended up making one for Lee and saying one for you with them, just because I knew that you guys didn't have them.
I appreciate it. I
dude,
love
like,
having an owner's copy. We haven't
dude,
kept a ton of
it's
owner's copies and
beautiful.
stuff.
Like Lee made it so fucking cool looking. Like he added the little extra stank on it that makes it look like the old horror tape, just like we were. You know what I mean? I mean, he got
Oh
it.
yeah,
He
with the
understood.
little the X rental, and it says X rated on there on the bottom. You know,
Yeah,
sorry,
man.
there's a little blur there.
Dude, he understood the. What do they understood the mission?
Yeah, Lee understands nuance very well. I
Yeah.
know that guy pretty well. He gets into the depth of things. You know what I mean? And knows how
Yeah.
to make it look cool. Like that new video he put out, even
Yeah.
with that
For
battle
sure.
scene and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it turned out great. I love the color, like that. It's I'll say it. It's like a turquoisey green, but it's like
I
it's
like to say it's teal.
teal. Okay, way better, much
I don't-
better.
I don't even
description.
care like what the color's name is. It looks awesome, and I probably would have never ever chose that myself, because how do you do? You know what I mean? When it
Yeah.
takes someone else to show you some shit, and you're like, who's removed from it a little bit. It was just like boom, boom.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. No, it's phenomenal. I love it. I mean, even at the bottom there, vintage. Oh, I should have taken
Butchery.
it again. Vintage
Yeah.
butchery, but I
Yeah,
want you
dude.
to see that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
again, we were just talking about if this was a VHS cover back in the day, you'd pick that right up and take
Dude.
it home, no matter what it was.
Totally, dude. That's like some fucking like voodoo.
Yeah.
Evil spell shit that you're like, I want to know what's going on. Like, remember Serpent the Rainbow?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, again, the covers, it's amazing. It does. It makes me, and the music fits it too. You know what I mean? Again, it's all, not that the music's 80s or anything like that, but you know what I mean? It's got that
It's
vibe.
vintage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's vintage. Yeah, absolutely.
It's
we
gross.
it's gross. It's disgusting. It's vile. It's repulsive. We've got one more song and then a couple other bonus things here. But before we do that, I know you talked about the last song. You did talk about anything further in depth you want to get to track 2 there, Venomous Upheaval of Nocturnal Butchery. Anything else you would like to share with anybody, or?
No, I mean, I think the coolest part was my old cat Millhouse was on the intro.
Yep.
And it was just it was just me and one other person making this music, and we made one song each time we got together. He came with riffs, I had riffs, and I put them together kind of in a way and assembled them, and it was just, we were on fire. Like, we could have made, I wish we would have made way more stuff, but we both got into 2 different things right after this, so we weren't there was no time for this. But yeah, looking back, of course, man, I would have loved to have made. I could have wrote back then. I could have wrote riffs like that all day. Like, it was, second nature back then.
They're good. They're groovy. They're sketchy. It's everything I like in riff. You know what I mean? You get a little thrashy in there. It's a little funky. Yeah, JD says it pretty well. They're not strict to specific rules, just extreme. Yeah, very, very well said, JD. I couldn't have said it better myself, in fact. So, dude, all right, let's get into the next song, because I do got a bonus song we'll play after this, and I got some Godomentus ads and stuff. But we got track 3 here on the demo, Cerebral Cathedral of the Blood Red Pentagram. I mean, what a name. Again, the song, okay. Let's just go back. The song titles are phenomenal too, dude. Like, they're not just Dead Crow or whatever the fuck. That was really stupid, but you know what I mean. Like, these make you think.
I've always been into language and words and stuff. So, like, honestly, like, sometimes it's like, if you have a cool idea, you know how people make a band sometimes out of a conversation that they had about someone should blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's almost like, okay, I have these words jangling around in my head. I need to get them down on paper, and now I got to do something more than just write it down. So.
Yeah. Dude, I feel you. Even when I do like my shorts and stuff, people are like, "Why do you name your shorts?" I'm like, "Well, YouTube requires a title." So I'm like,
Right.
I might as well name it something. Sometimes I'm like, "What's like the
Yep.
most fucked up thought I have right now?" All right,
Yeah.
is that legal to write? All right, let's put it in. You know what I mean? I used to do it a lot more. I don't do
And
it
your
as much
shorts
anymore.
always have great names to them too. Like
Some of them do. I used to come. Some of them I would just sit here, dude. I'd be like, all right, let's just get real creepy. And then lately, I've just been like, I gotta come up with something because I gotta work now. And I'm not being lazy, folks. I'm trying to bring you quality content, but it's not always the name. Yeah, I do name my jorts, Aaron. I do.
I was gonna. Yeah, I was.
I
there
like
was a cargo.
jorts.
There was a cargo short pants joke coming
Yeah.
around somewhere.
I'm wearing my shorts.
I couldn't
and
get there. Yeah.
I'm trying to get cargo-less shorts, but they don't sell them apparently. We're 46-year-old dudes in California. Like, now you gotta have at least one pocket. I'm like, I don't use the pocket, brah. Anyways, that's enough fucking boring to people.
That's why they make jorts, because they needed.
Go ahead.
They needed the cargoless short. Like, they facilitated themselves. You tell me the first white trash dude to ever cut his fucking jeans off and jump in a pond, it was for a reason, because they didn't make,
No, they had shitty
they didn't
shorts.
make that shit.
No, I was a jean short kid. But all
Yep.
shit. I had corduroy shorts at one point, just because whatever the fuck, I'll just cut this shit off and wear them. Not good. Not suggesting anyone wear cords into fucking water at all ever. I hate cords.
Insanity. I've never heard of corduroys in water. I don't even know.
I
You're supposed to get
lived
them wet.
The mountains of Northern California in like a little hippie railroad town thing, man, and we were just letting her fly. I probably had 18 pairs of corduroy jeans in my fucking drawer for school for at least kindergarten and first grade. And I was telling my daughter the other day, I'm like, don't ever wear corduroy. It's evil.
I mean,
Because
I wore corduroys when I was like 16, and I was a skater, and I had a wallet chain, and they were baggy, and I had like Vans. You know what I mean? Like corduroys can be cool, but not when your mom makes you wear them. You know what I mean?
When your mom makes you wear them to school, it's a bummer, dude. And then I'm pretty sure that's why I think in second grade is when I was like, I don't have shorts or whatever to go outside. And she's like, go swim in your underwear. And I'm like, I cut those fucking cords right up. And I was like, yeah, bitch. I got some fucking shorts now. And then I swam and I'm like, this is weird. It was like, anyways, I'm rambling on about. Thank you, Miss A.
That corduroy swim trunks is a new thing, man. You might have...
Aaron, you spiked a good combo there, man, with the jorts. Holy shit. Yeah, there's there's a $1 million idea in there somewhere. All right, let's play that last song off this. We've got a couple more songs to play and some fun shit to do towards the end here. But let's play Cerebral Cathedral of the Blood Red Pentagram. And yes, that's so long I have to read it off here, but I want to get it right, damn it.
is moving on. We chant unspoken words. We are above unsuspecting lips. All in the death of creation. We are the left-hand man.
Torso Heep. It's a Butte Clark. It's a Butte Clark. God, I love that song.
I fucked up. The sample with my.
I knew it, dude. I was like, I think that's the Millhouse cat.
I have it on half of what I'm doing here. I have it on mute so it doesn't echo, and half of it I can't tell what's going on. And I fucked up the song, but yeah. That was the beginning of that song. Was my old cat Millhouse.
That was the one with Millhouse. But hey, JD had a good question here a little while back. So is Jeremy still jamming these days? And if you are, what's your preferred instrument besides stroking your cat? I mean, never mind. You know what I mean. But seriously, are you jamming these days?
I am not really, but I have ideas and I have things going on. I have like a little sampler over here. And I have things and ideas, but I could do that again easily, but it would take, I'm too fucking lazy to try to do it again. But I have ideas that I want to do something, but it's going to be more like sampley, snippet, something. Like, there's a couple ideas going around and stuff, but no, not really.
Okay. Well, good question, JD. So he's not jamming currently, but he might be
But
putting something together soon.
One of those first Gear Talk late night videos that JD did, he talked about the overdrive pedal, and I did go and get one straight out because of that, which I'd never had before. So when I do crank that guitar up, I'm going to be putting that right. I can't remember if he said in front of or after my metal zone, but it will be in conjunction with my metal zone. So
I'm sure he'll. Dude, Henry has the metal zone. I kind of want to go get that one now and combo it myself. No offense, but I mean, I know JD plays that Ibanez too. I got an Iceman back here. I wonder how that would sound. I like that tone he gets. I might be borrowing that.
Dude, the way he explained it, I was like, I've always needed one of those, evidently, and I didn't have one, so now I do. So, and honestly, it's one of those things. I should have just turned it on, hooked it up, cranked it up, but it's like I'm waiting in a way. So, like when inspiration hits, I want to turn it on in all its glory. It's going to happen. It just hasn't happened yet, you know.
Well, hey, I mean, you're putting it together. We all have real life. Right on, JD. Thank you, man. But, you know, we all have real lives outside of this shit. It's like, it's weird. I go in ebbs and flows with my playing. I like, it's cool because I got a variety. It's fun to like be like, ooh, which one, you know, and then, but, you know, if I don't have an hour or even a half hour to play, let's say, I'm like, fuck, do I really want to get, you know what I mean? I got to go do this. I got a couple of kids, you know what I mean? So I do try to, on Wednesday nights, that's when I try and record those shorts, though, that everyone sees throughout the week. So I try to spend at least a half hour in the room to get everyone a minute and a half for the bullshit.
The corduroy shorts. The corduroy shorts.
Yeah, the corduroy. Yeah, you know, I should start calling them the corduroy shorts now that I fucking exposed myself and my hate for corduroy.
Don't expose yourself. in your corduroy shorts.
Not on this live stream, buddy, but I'll be sending you some privates. Just kidding.
All right, I'm not
Privates,
here.
send me privates. You know. You and Paulie boy always asking. But again, dude, awesome. The Torso Heap Tuesday. We'll do more of this. We'll play these songs on the Mayhem Sunday show and stuff. Again, thank you, Megan, for putting these out there.
I have it written down here because I didn't want you to say it first. But yes, Megan, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, and like she did it so like effortlessly and made it perfect and just did it, and like she's such a class act.
Yes, she is. She's amazing. I love Meg. She helps us. She's a part of the family over here.
Yep.
With the FOMOs now too. All right, dude. Can you stick around for just a little bit longer? We'll go like 10 or 15 more minutes. Everyone.
I mean, if you're gonna play other people's shit, now I gotta go.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna play one of that's.
I want to hear other people's shit. No, I'm here, man. I'm here.
He's the diva. All right, let me do this without. Hopefully, okay, good. It did pop up already. Hold on, I want to. Play
So this is not an easy video to make, but
I'll explain it after. Or never mind.
Is this off Hate Crime? I love this CD. I have it sitting right over here.
That one we did as a. How did we do that? I don't even think I have a copy of that in real life. But that was a little side project Lee did. Yeah, cool. Lead put out a single, and then we did that as another single. I'm playing a lead on that. Ghoulish Dave's on a lead. Miss A's playing piano or something on that, and I think maybe singing. Cool. It's just a bonus CD we released. Yeah, it's like a little weird. It's not really a demo. It's not really a EP. Or it's just some weird little. I think there's only 2 songs on it. But yeah, this is SWN, a Shred, Warhammer, and Miss A. And then we should have put a G on the end of it because it could have been. But we were going for the Shawarma, if anyone's familiar with that. Oh yeah, 2 songs plus that song. See, shit, I'm out of it. Fuck.
Cool.
All right, yeah, so it was 2 Warhammer songs and then that song. So yeah, let's play. That's the SWA. This is dedicated to a former Fomorian employee who shall remain nameless, or maybe not by the end of the song. You never know. But let's crank that song. You're gonna hear me on. Well, it's a little more atmospheric, my guitar on this. You're really gonna hear Dave's wicked fucking lead on this, and then you're gonna get that good Warhammer atmosphere and vibe. And Miss A is also featured on this song. Yeah. So this is a cool little, what do you call it? A collab, man, with myself, Miss A, Warhammer, and Ghoulish Dave.
Cool.
make it anyway because I feel really shitty about some stuff. First and foremost, I offer an apology to everyone at Fomorian Productions, Shredbeard, Lee, aka Warhammer 666, and we'll say one of the producers.
Man, fuck this guy.
I'm sorry I was a shitty human being.
Oh, the title of that is "Fuck You, Skya." If anyone wants to know.
It's fun to stay at the SW.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a good man. I haven't listened to that in a while.
It's a dark ass fucking song.
Yeah, we did good. I mean, shit. I was sitting here getting all kinds of goosies and bumpies and
Yeah,
a little,
that was fucking
you know,
cool,
that
man.
little that atmospheric emotion that the hammer brings. I'm proud to be a part of that. I gotta say, I'm really proud to be a part of that. And I'm gonna say it was. It took me like a year to get him my stupid little whiny lead because I couldn't figure out how to get my fucking stupid whatever the fucking idiot box back there to connect to my other idiot box.
You needed
Anyways,
the overdrive. You needed that yellow overdrive pedal.
I need the overdrive. The flux capacitor wasn't working and shit. You know what I mean? 1.21 gigawatts. I had 1.20, 1.19. You know what I mean? It was no, my interface. That's the word my brain was searching for. My interface. I couldn't get my interface for some reason would fucking feedback the fuck every time I try to record something to send to somebody, and I still haven't fixed it. So, thanks, Lee, for I think I just sent that like recorded on my iPhone or something. My little part there, but yeah, Miss A's on that.
It worked out the way it was intended in the long run, you know.
Yeah, and I only had to send him a little clip, and he was able to like add this other effect to it, and really. You know, it was almost like a whale song-ish, you know what I mean? Just that sad, you know, what he did with it. Because I knew what I played and I knew what he did with it. Because I like my own shit, too. Just kidding. Anyways, that was gay for me to say that. We have another little bonus thing that I pulled out of my booty as a little throwback to some fun stuff we used to do, Miss A. Do you see it? I'm about to pull that up into here. This is fun. All right, we'll do a little old school maple syrup diaries, and then before we go, we'll tease the torso Jeep. I want to read Tom's statement again to everyone for Carrie, and then I think that'll probably be it for the night. If that's cool with you, Jer, this was fun, and yeah. All right, let's show that old school bonus footage. I think that's episode 5 or some of the. Or maybe it's the last. It's not the last episode because Henry was in it. Either way, it's whatever episode of the Maple Syrup Diaries, one of our old bits we did on the Mayhem Sunday show. And here, check it out. To open a pack. Oh, I forgot.
My God. Honestly, if he was likable, that would be
The Maple Syrup Diaries.
Right.
Today, an introspective verse. There's only one way to know which way to go. You have to follow your fear. He will show you the way. Running away from what scares you is a way of losing your way. By doing so, you get further and further away from what you seek. If you're afraid to face that person or situation, there's the knot that needs to be melted. That knot, if recognized and confronted, will give you the keys to freedom. From now on, then, when you feel fear, annoyance, irritation, and worry, don't run away. Keep listening to what you feel. And with courage, go out to discover the treasure hidden in your discomfort. The most precious treasures are guarded by the most terrifying dragon. To reach the treasures, one must go to the dragon and kiss it.
Is this his actual words?
Yes, this is a direct quote. There's the quote right there.
I couldn't tell if it was his actual words or if Lee was like writing that.
Oh no, Lee. Yeah. So I'll
That's
give.
his fucking sanity.
Oh, dude, Lee came up with it, and then Miss A's like, dude, I have all these quotes, man. Just do it. If you do like a 30 seconds or less of it. I mean, I don't know how many we did. I think we did like 15 of them or something, maybe. I don't know how many exactly. That's probably an
I
over-exaggeration.
remember seeing them all. I just didn't. I mean, I never watched that guy's show.
Oh.
I always thought like Lee wrote those because like he was so in tune with how to make fun of this guy. But either way,
He could have, but no, those are actual quotes.
It would
You
be
know
the
what I
same
mean?
either way, yeah.
Which made it, and like some of his quotes were kind of like, all right, you'd be like, I'm buying it, and then like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Can I still go watch that on YouTube right now? His stuff?
He's taken a bunch of, our stuff's still up, yeah, but his stuff.
His like the actual show.
He deleted so much of the really good fuckery that I don't know how much he's left, dude. There's like probably more pages dedicated that have his shit reposted.
Finding on other people's shit, making fun of him.
Yeah. And Zach, by the way, I'm wearing my own shit too, bro. Just saying, Zach. I know you and Necron were going at it there. Yeah, he's still on. He
wear
does.
his own flat brims? Yes, you're allowed to.
No, he said no. It was funny when Necron was on. Was it last week? He's all, "Don't ever wear your own pants merch." And I think Necron had like a pie sleeve shirt on or something, or a Diablo. I don't know, Thorns. I don't know which one it was. Necron, correct me, whichever band. But
I think
it was funny because Zach just said it, and then I was like, "Oh, you mean like Necron right now?"
Yeah, I think the topic comes up on almost every stream of anyone we watch is, "Are you allowed to?" I think the answer ends up being yes, you are allowed to.
You know what's funny earlier? The clip from the movie PCU. I wish MPD was here. Remember PCU and they were making fun of Gutter for like, don't be the guy that wears the shirt of the band that you're going to go see. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that shit. Like, well, yeah, don't show support. You know, like, whatever, dude. Yeah. It's funny, but it's like they're obviously making fun of it. Yeah. All right. I do want to play one more thing, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, Miss A. Can you pull one of those off for me? And I'm going to, or here, I think I can do it. And then I'm going to add, I want to remind everybody, we got some of those Go to Mentis CDs available. And let's run for a shameless plug here. Let's do that. And then I want to read Tom's thing. Sorry. I want to read Tom's statement one more time at the end. And thank you all for your donation to Carrie's medical care. We all really appreciate that. Again, Warhammer's going to be going again tomorrow night before Marty's show. He'll be talking about it there, and then I think Saturday, and then we'll be, excuse me, while I catch my breath here, wrapping that up this Sunday, July 26th, with more than red on. But Miss A, if you could please play that Go to Mentis ad for me, young lady, if we could.
song.
It's probably not. No, I know that one's the right one. Dude, I swear, that's just the way that goes, too. When Lee says that, he is not fucking lying. I've done it. He's done it. I think we've all made that misstep. And I'm just like, I'm to the point like, hey, can you just change your shit to match what we got? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it makes sense. Just kidding. Yeah, I hear you want. Yeah, get those Cuernos del Chivo CDs too. I know More Than Red got one. He was talking about that a few weeks ago.
I got 2 of those. I'm giving one to my best friend, fucking Mookie, right there. That shit, Cuernos del Chivo is insane.
That shit is insane. I got me a copy. I have an owner's copy of that I love as much. So yeah, you're right, Juan. Go get that Cuernos del Chivo, baby. All right. That's gonna do it for tonight, Metalheads. Thank you, Jer. Appreciate you coming on, Mr. Torso Heep and the Torso Jeep. If you are in the area of Ohio's, look for this guy rolling around right there. That's his ride. Sorry, Miss A, I'm cock blocking you a little bit. Or maybe he's got this one. You know what I mean?
I'll be following a crooked ass broken pickup truck trying to get pictures of it.
Yeah, dude. You haven't sent me one in a minute on Instagram, but I know they're out there. I know they're out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Man. I've been slipping.
Hey, thanks for coming on, man. And listen, folks, I don't know. Some ideas might have taken place tonight behind the scenes. So we're going to talk to Jeremy, and you never know what kind of other things and hopes and dreams are in the Torso Heap universe for you folks out there.
There's Meth Burglar, which, is in, I already made stickers for it. So
Meth Burglar?
We'll see if that happens. That was supposed to be. We'll see.
He's got a little. Look at that. Meth Burglar. Dude, this is what I think you could be a stand-up comedian. I have such a good time every time I've been on a stream with you, hanging out. You are a funny motherfucker, dude. Meth Burglar, and look at how he says it. Cause look at his face. He's not smiling. He just knows it's funny.
Ohio.
Like, fuck you.
It's Cadillac converting type shit.
Cadillac converting and inverting.
We'll steal your Cadillac converter.
Redneckery at its finest. I tell you what, I'm not lying. I think I would blend in pretty good out there where you're at.
Oh, you would get along down here pretty good, man. You would be the one that we would have to stop from throwing more gasoline on the fire for later.
Yeah, probably.
We're gonna do that later, man. Like the finale is later.
Oh, dude, like when I even just crossed the border over to Nevada here to see my buddy in Reno, I'm like, all right, man. You know what I mean? What are we going to explode, shoot, fire? Yeah, like, because the rules are a little different from place to place. Let's just put it that way. All right, man. Thanks, Booze. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Amish are in Ohio, Juan. They're in Pennsylvania. They're in a lot of places. I believe they're in Kentucky.
You can't hold them down.
Nah, you know what I do kind of like though on Instagram, if I may say one last thing, like when those Amish dudes are doing like donuts with their Amish carts, or they like trick them out with like fucking big ass stereo systems that run on batteries and shit.
Dude, have you heard the Amish black metal?
No. Or no?
Me neither. I just made that up.
Okay, I was like, what are you even talking about? Dude, I'm like, he's like, Jeremy's just trying to catch a poser in the chat. Someone's going to be like, if you have, you must be out on, what's that? Rumspringer, ringer, whatever.
The Mennonite fucking
the one where
militia.
they kick you out.
The Mennonite militia.
Yeah. I tried to watch that show. Oh, yeah, go get your Pious Levis patches, ladies and gentlemen. We've got those over at FomorianProductions.com. Get your gold or your red. They are big. They are mighty. They are like those are what, 4x4? Those are a 4x4 right there. That's a high-quality patch right there. Oh, I've got one of those up right back behind me. That's a Megan thing. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, Fur Carry. I want to read Tom's statement. Thank you, Miss A, for reminding me. And then we will peace out on everybody, and we will see you all. Well, go check out Lee's show tomorrow, Lee's show Saturday. Check out Heavy Metallurgy. Check out Necron. I think's got a show going tomorrow, right, Necron? I think you got a show going tomorrow night. Go check out, support all our friends in the YouTube community and the social medias. All right, let me read this off to you guys one more time. This is from Tom Lialios, Deadly Grounds Coffee. And this is a little statement. Sometimes you're lucky to make friends early in life who become family. I met the Foys early in life. As a teenager, they supported a lot of my creative madness. but I am not sure they were quite ready for what started as deadly grounds. Still, they were behind me when everyone else just rolled their eyes. There would be no deadly grounds without these two people right here. This is Kevin and Carrie. Kevin's one of his best friends. Where was I at there? It's a great feeling, great people. Carrie became a part of that family as well when she married Kevin here, featured in the pic. The family grew, and a few years later they had kids. So, you know, she's a mom, they're parents. We have a lot of us in the chats here, and we all have kids. Anyways, one day, freak accident, a stumble in their own home brought a horrific injury to Carrie, leaving her paralyzed. Rehab showed promise, but eventually the insurance, as we all know in the system we have in this country, reached its limit, and the family was left to try and find an alternative way to get the help she needs, okay? To help with the high cost of care, they started a GoFundMe page, but they were sort of reluctant to ask for very much on there because, you know, as most of us, everyone's a lot of we're all humble. You don't want to have to ask what you're in need, and so they're not asking. They didn't even ask us to do this. This was from Lee and Miss A, and thank you, Lord Humongous, and all those guys, Arch Oppressor, Chernobyl Bill, everyone in the band, Tom, everyone over there. Let me finish here. Even if they reach their goal, Carrie's still going to need a lot of help to get her back on her feet. So if you know anyone in this position, you know how difficult it is for everyone involved, and it's easy to lose hope. So he felt the need to help the family that helped me so much, Tom. We'll be offering more raffles at every convention that Deadly Grounds goes to. And to help the family bring some much needed relief, and at one point or another we all find ourselves needing a little help. And Tom says here, I'm beyond grateful for the attention we're bringing to this cause, and they are as well to all of you. Okay, so we appreciate that, all the donations. We actually got a lot of donations on Sunday, more than we even thought, and a few tonight. So thank you guys. So again, look out for your opportunities to do that later on in the week. Check out the other YouTube channels and shows. Thank you, Miss A, for doing this tonight. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Lee, for doing the pre-show. All you guys in the chat, James G, Juan, Booge, Necron, love you guys. Paul, you rule. Jeremy, sayonara, motherfucker. And I will talk to. I'll probably see some weird shit on Instagram later tonight. You know. Whatever. Yeah. Typical.
Thanks, everybody.
Right. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you.
Taking a shit.
I'm gonna kick his ass, and then I'm gonna kick your ass.
You're not gonna touch
me. And then I'm
me.
gonna kick it like rock death.
You're all going to hell. Goodbye.